could stand between my men and home.
Oh, an epic journey, unforgettable characters, and a story that's captivated audiences for centuries. That's right. This weekend, the Odyssey is coming to theaters in a whole new way, and we are celebrating with a taste of Greece from one of Nashville's favorites, Café Babu. Shivani Darsinos, the owner of Café Babu, has infused heritage, community, and caffeine into the heart of Nashville. We love that you're in our studio this morning. Thanks for joining us.
Having me today.
No lies, this is one of my favorite spots in town. It is so good. But I know the Odyssey is the story about this journey home. And I know for you, building this dream cafe has quite the story and journey behind it as well.
If journeys to say the least of things, I will say is it's been such an amazing opportunity and just a long journey of, when you're opening up a new business, and I think any business owner can relate with this, is, you're wearing multiple hats. There's so many different ways, but I think there's something beautiful about being able to experience something and make something of it whenever it's authentic to what you're bringing to the community. And I think with Babu, the beautiful thing about the journey is that whenever you're coming in through our doors, whenever you're leaving the doors, we want you to feel a sense of home and also be able to know that, there's people rooting for you and just loving being a part of like a social area.
Mm-hmm. You can really feel that warm welcoming from the moment you walk, even outside there on the patio. And you have your family woven all throughout this. Please share about that experience and what really makes it special.
Absolutely. So I would say, at the heart of Café Babu, the beautiful thing about it is the fact that, it does start with the idea of love, hospitality, connection, creativity. And then also being able to weave in like heritage for myself and then also my husband's heritage. So it's half Greek feel, half Indian feel. Mm-hmm. And the beauty of it is like we have like small words around, just like what, wise words of wisdom scriptured in of just like, like what my grandpa used to say to us, like if we're having a bad day, there's like, just like different like elements of like hearts and things running around, just like to bring a little softness, a little warmth, and just bring this sense of just like love and connection, truly.
Yeah, it really is beautiful there. But the menu, I tell you what, stands out as much more than a coffee shop. You brought in some of the Greek items today as we celebrate the Odyssey. Tell us what you have here.
Absolutely. So here I'm going to have 2 Freddo Cappuccinos, a little less sweet, and then we also have our Portamelli latte, which is truly our most Greek-inspired our Greek-inspired latte. It's going to be based off of a Greek pie. It's an orange pie, so it's like orange, cinnamon, honey, almond, all within this one syrup. So it's so nice with espresso. And then, of course, the baklava that we serve from Sweet Armenian Bakery. We also have that here as well today.
Yeah, that baklava is stand out. It is crisp, and it's got that sweet honey on it. Okay, so you're telling me I need this one over here?
Absolutely.
Let me have that guy.
Do you
if
want
you don't
oat or
mind.
whole milk?
Whole's good. Whole
Perfect.
is good. Now, in addition to your delicious coffee, you also have wine, and you have a unique story behind some of the wine.
Absolutely.
Tell us about that.
So the most notable wine that I would say that we have is going to be our Semeli wine. It's called the Feast. And the reason why it's so special is because actually where the Semeli, the winery, is located is it's from my husband's dad's village. So, which is also near like Corinth and where like some of the film of the Odyssey was even taken. So, yeah, so just a little, little, like a shameless plug there, a little connection.
Yes, there is definitely a connection.
But the beauty of that wine is it's that, it's a Moscafilero, so it's a very traditional Greek grape. It's like it has a very distinct taste to it. It's very like this like beautiful like floral meets herbal. But yeah, so the most beautiful thing is it's from where my husband's family's from.
It's delicious.
It's like a sense of home.
You also have some great menu items in addition to this baklava. And I was telling her earlier, as much of a meat eater as I am, if I'm going to order something vegetarian over meat, then it speaks volumes in my world. Please share some of those other must-have dishes, including that vegetarian sandwich that's to die for.
Absolutely. So the sandwich you're referencing is the Mumbai veggie, which is, it's more of a traditional Indian sandwich. It's like honestly just like a quintessential like childhood memory for I think a lot of us, like where it's like growing up, and everyone has like a different way of making it. My mom and I, like we worked on the chutney recipe together just to kind of evolve it. And then we also make our own like in-house spice blend. So it's just like this like nice like chaat masala with like different spices sauces, and with like cucumbers, veggies, onions. And then we have a chickpea curry wrap, which is so yummy. And then honestly, the prosciutto and fig sandwich, that's my go-to. It's like this Gruyere cheese. We melt it down with some prosciutto, fig jam. So it's a little salty, a little sweet, on this rosemary bread.
All right, so I have to ask you, so if Odysseus was to walk in himself after all that time at sea, what would you serve him?
I feel like I have to go very traditional. I would give him an off-menu item. I would give him a Freddo espresso, just straight up. I was like, he needs some caffeine after that journey. We need to wake him up. And so I would hold the milk, we would froth up the espresso and make it airy, light, and make it very close to home.
And I would also serve him a glass of wine. It's been a long journey, right?
Well, we can't just
Yes.
Yeah, we'll give her the bottle. Actually, the case, really.
Yes, you can have it all.
The case.
Well, thank you for coming in and sharing with us.
Thank you so much for having me today.
Yes. Y'all can check out Cafe Babu at cafebabu.com and see the Odyssey in theaters now.